Alright, so let's take a look now at some strange rules that you might encounter while working with these relationships. So strange rule number 1. Notice how we're going to input batter and we're going to get back a donut. Or we input boots and get back a donut. Or we can input this and get back a donut. So every output, or the output, is always a donut. So notice no matter what we put in, we always get back a donut. So how does this really apply to math? This happens whenever we have y equals negative 15, or y equals any specific number, okay? Because y is your output, so the output is always negative 15. So no matter what you choose for x, so we could choose 0, we could put in 0, and there's nothing to do, it's just going to tell us that it's going to output negative 15. We could also choose 1, put that into our machine. There's nothing for that to do, it's just our output is negative 15. We could input 35, our output would still be negative 15. We could input 121, and our output would still be negative 15. So no matter what x values we choose, our y value is always negative 15. So then we get strange rule number 2. Here we're going to input batter, and we're getting back a donut. And then we're going to input batter, and we'll get back a tie. And then we input batter, and we get back this paper circle thing. So what's happening here is that our input is always batter. So how does this relate back to our math? Well, here we have an x equals 42. So in this particular case, x, or our input, is always 42. Okay, so if we put x in for 0 in for x, it doesn't work because x is 42. So when we put in 42, we could get back any number. So we could get 0 back, or if we put in 42, we could get an output of 17, or if we put in 42, we could get an output of negative 7. Or if we put in 42, we could get an output of 103.4. No matter what happens here, though, because we have x equals, that means our input always has to be 42. So let's summarize our strange rules here. We have y equals 5. That's going to give us, make sure that all of our y values, regardless of our x value, is 5 when we look at this in a table form. And for strange rule number 2, when we have x equals 5, it means regardless of what our y value is, our input or our x value always has to be 5.